You know what? I'm very curious right now going into this chapter because I have no idea exactly how we're going to move and progress to the conclusion of this entire raid on Cochlea, right? But as always, you have the whispers and whatnot. You have people hyping up the chapter, which I always love to see as long as it's spoiler free. And it was to an extent, but the overarching message that I kept getting today, which was weird, is people were saying, with this chapter, I get my wish, my dreams come true. This chapter will make me extremely happy. I don't know how it's gonna make me happy, but with those words alone, there's only really three, or rather, I'd say four things that could happen in this order of importance for me too. That would make me, that would be my dreams coming true and fulfilling what I've desired to see for the longest. Number one is if we see the Donato play that I've been asking for the past 25 to 30 motherfucking chapters. If that happens, that's crazy. Two would be the return of Amon. Of course, if it's really a matter of and where he's going to appear is another question. But I think that if he comes to Cochlea, it has to be in line with the Donato move. Hoji versus Tatara. I want Sato thrown in there. Those are actually really the only things right now coming off of this that I really have desired for quite some time. Anything else is gonna be a surprise. So I'm gonna dive straight into this chapter. I do have a lot to do today. Let me just make sure everything is in order. And please smash that like button if you're excited. I need something not so moving and powerful with this chapter, Ishida, because I've barely recovered. Last 2 weeks in a row have been detrimental blows to my fucking psyche. And I don't know if I'm ready, but we're gonna dive into it. Chapter is titled Wings Bestowed. See, I don't even know what that's trying to imply. And it looks like we're at the compactor, so we're back with Hinami in them, which is beast, but we can make it out of here. The tunnel's connected with the drainage channel. This place, we're not in Cochlea anymore. Or we could go to the underground, dude, because as you all should know, something I've predicted that we see before the end of Tokyo Ghoul is either a short or a long arc that occurs in the underground. So if that's what it's leading into, that would be beast as well. Promote this live action film in the chapter, Ishida. An escape from the lowest level of Cochlea. Wait, is this it too? Because this is something I wanted to see. I did want to see KIYOKO go in. Look at her with the 2 cases. Son. That's odd. For rats, you're a bit bigger than I'd have thought. Dude, she's probably an absolute savage. She's probably an absolute savage. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. And of course, Base Morgan is here too. Hippity hippity hip hip hop. Hippity hippity. Yo, what a fucking fiend, man. What a fucking fiend. It's been a while since I've seen the man in action too. Morgan. Well, what have we here, my dear little rabbits? Damn. You mustn't leave your cage. That's very bad. Higher mind or angel beat. So this is the reconstructed high mind, which is probably knowing what we've seen in the past with reconstructions of Quinque. Like for example, the reconstruction of Ixa is far more beast than the initial design. Chigyo doesn't play around in the lab, man. Chigyo doesn't fucking play around in the lab. Steady. Oh, Hinami. Nah, you guys can't let her go up against him alone. Yo, did my girl just deflect high mind? Son, she stopped higher mind. What a fearsome Kagane. Damn, but that took a good deal of her stamina right there. Bruh. I don't know about this. I mean, I guess Renji is with them. But even still, and this would be Touka and Ayato's time to really step up. But 2 special classes, man. And Renji's not even at full strength at this point. I don't know, man. I don't know. Bastard, yo, Ayato's pissed. Trying to defend his girl. That's what I like to see, man. That's what I like to see. He's giving in to his anger. Come on, and come to dance, eh? Dude, Mogan is just every time. Oh, youth, a young, handsome ghoul. Engaging enemies from both close and long range is the specialty of my higher mind and age weak. So it's got different forms. If I can't fight him up close or from afar, I've got to take him at mid-range. Son, what is that, a beam cannon? Ukako S plus Zebes. Look at, I'm not even playing games right now. Look at that ass too. KIYOKO is fucking amazing. KIYOKO is amazing. Just having her in my life, realistically, it's for what she does. For me as a reader, it's kind of filling that void that Hayato left behind. But wait, what are these? So these are like portable tracking units. Are they bombs in of themselves? Like, is it a grenade launcher? Or is it like on some Gundam shit where these things fire off like beams? Don't make light of me. I can predict to a certain extent the pattern of an Ukaku's spread. They seem to be tracing him. Yo. No fucking way, dude. Ayato, man. They're fucking grenade launchers with tracking capabilities. That shit is fucking ridiculous. That shit is fucking ridiculous. I'm not really worried. I'm not concerned about Ayato right now. I think he'll be all right. If anyone in this group has to die, I would say that I'm most okay with it being Ayato. But no, I take that back. There's no one I can lose in this fucking group. There's really no one I can lose in this group, but I think he'll be all right after that blast. But he's pretty much done. What the fuck? And now they're doing combination attacks. Remote mode. Twin cannons. Son. Die brilliantly. Yo. Touka! Son, let's go. Wait a second. Does she have 2 wings? No fucking way. No. I can't tell based on this. I need a cleaner. I need like the straight up Young Jump scans to confirm that. Because it could very well be what the chapter title is referring to too. That's beast if that's the case, dude. If she's finally been able to use the second wing. Protecting her fucking brother's life. Son, that's fucking savage. I don't know though. I can't 100% tell. I guess I'll hear what you guys think in the chat afterwards. But so she stopped it with the force of her Kage emerging. She's still but a Ukaku. It's not like she can hold out forever. Lady KIYOKO, let's finish them off while we can. Dude, that's fucking crazy. I'm sorry, Touka. My goddess, man. That's how you go in. That's how you fucking go in. It really does look like she has 2 wings now, but I can't tell for certain. If that's just the one wing emerging and coiling around like that and deflecting both of their combined attacks after seeing how you already know higher mind. is more powerful. After seeing that Zebek shit, dude, it's those weapons on those Quinque are on another level. Son. That's all you're gonna give me from there? Yo, the Zero Squad is approaching the man. Squad leader. Stop. I knew it, son! I knew Hirako was up in there, man. I knew it was most likely Hirako that was coming to Arimaze. He looks completely unfazed, though. Sasa. Or, well, Ken Kaneki. Dude, I wonder what this... I don't even think he's going to engage the man, either. I'm curious about the dialogue that's about to transpire. And we don't even catch a glimpse of Kaneki's face. But the thing is, even in this profile shot that's shaded out, you can kind of see the tears still streaming down his eye. Yo. And then Fiend Haisaki. My Cochlea. It's... Look at his eyes, man. This man, I can't take him. I really can't take him seriously. At this rate, I'll suffer the same failure as Misaka, the previous jailer. They're getting away. They're gonna get away. No, dude. No fucking way. It's happening. It's fucking happening, dude. Yo, you don't even know. If this is in fact what I think it is, it's done. It's been a while since I've just been able to experience pure hype with no tinge of emotion behind it right now. And is it Haisaki that's saying that's referencing V right here? V is, and the Zero Squad is, what happened to Jack? Wait. We're gonna let that rest for a second. What happened to Jack? That's fucking interesting right there. Is it referring to the events of Jack? And if that's the case, it couldn't be Lantern. So then who? Unless it's a code name for Arima, but at that point, or there's just someone I'm forgetting or something else this could potentially apply. Dude, that's interesting. I need to think about that for a second, but let's go, man. Donato. Look at him. Oh my god. Dude, if you ever feel this presence behind you, you're done. I called this shit from how long? Son. Please do. Pay attention to the monitor, prison chief. The SS clown cell? And he's admitting to it. I called that shit too. Did he just decapitate? He just pulled his head off. Yo, let's go, man. Where the fuck my glasses at, son? Where the fuck my glasses at? Shit. The man finally made his power play, man. Let's go. Let's fucking go. What? Wait, what? Yo! Wait a fucking minute, son. This last page. Wait. Do you know what this means? Do you know what this fucking means? Shall we go to meet the king? First of all, my boy Uta is on site. My boy Uta is on fucking site. Son. And as I look at him, I realize the camera is misaligned. It's not supposed to be like that. But you're telling me that he was mixed in with Banjo's group the entire time, and he was number 86, which I don't remember if 86 made any particular movements like that. But do you know what this fucking means? He refers to the man as Crown. And that very well, that's definitely him referring, that's the name that he's giving to Donato here. I don't think he's referring to him tossing him the mask. You see the crown on his fucking mask, dude. So I feel as though the big boss of Pierre has finally been revealed, although that would mean that Uta lied straight faced to Renji. And it's never been 100% clear where my boy's endgame truly lies, / if his allegiance really is to the clowns or not. But if he knew that Donato's about, and it could very well still be that Donato is just, a higher ranking member within the clowns as well, and not in fact. But this is something that I said a long time ago. Back when Uta first talked about it, I mentioned a couple of people that could potentially be the head of Pierre, and Donato was one of them. Yeah, do you know how fucking happy this makes me, son? And he knows where to find the king. So that really son. These last 2 pages are nothing but pure fucking hype. Do you know how long I've waited for this moment? And now it's just a matter of time that before Amon appears at Cochlea as well. I would probably say even next chapter. Because with Donato making his move and how things have unfolded at Rue, I see it as more likely that Amon comes to Cochlea. To what end? I mean, especially when you have Kuro on the island, but I want that dialogue between Donato and Amon for sure. I need that shit. Son, all right, let me go back into this chat right quick. See what you guys had to say, and then we're gonna get out of here. I got 9 minutes before I gotta end this, and I want to talk about why we streamed as well. But there's some stuff that I want to get into, especially with this statement of what happened to Jack, which that's interesting in and of itself. Going back and looking at that Touka page as well. I was in fact extremely happy, Gata. See, this as soon as people sent me those messages, though, I knew that this was probably what it was going to be, especially knowing that we were going to stay in Cochlea with this chapter. I was pretty sure this was what it was going to be, but to actually see it, dude, son. Dude, Aura is sexy as fuck. Aura is a fucking beast. I plan to check out Thunderbolt Fantasy later, Kenju. I had every intention of doing so. I was just busy yesterday. The revelations. It's just, she was on RC suppressants. Who was on RC suppressants? I tell you, every time, God, I love a shit. That shit is a tracking grenade launcher, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, you can't expect Banjo to do much except for lay his life down if need be. And that's why I love the man. That's why I absolutely respect him. He will never abandon anyone. I mean, you just can't count on him to go in. It is what it is. But Banjo is my boy, man. Yeah, Banjo is shit. Banjo is the absolute shit. I love him. No, I don't want. I see. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I can't lose any of them in there. But if I had to choose one, I'd probably say Ayato. If I had to choose one out of Hinami, Touka, Renji, and Banjo, I'd say Ayato. So most people are saying yes to the 2 wings. That's what I think as well. Get to this one. Dude, I'm just done after these Donato pages, and the man just and the fact that my boy Uta is on site, just tossed the man the mask. Clearly, he took advantage of the entirety of the situation just to go scoop up Donato. Meanwhile, he took the opportunity to kind of watch over everyone else that was part of that group. Uta's my boy, son. Uta's too real. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm assuming. Jack is the code name for Arima. That's what I was assuming as well. I was just wondering if they were trying to infer something else, but that makes the most sense to me. That's what I was thinking as well. So that's questions answered for me then. The fact that Haisaki is in the know about V, and realistically, it's not like he can move in the shadows when he has security systems across the board, but it really makes you think. Whereas somebody like it's weird to think about how things have played out amongst the CCG hierarchy, because for someone like Marde to have know about it, and yet I mean, granted, Haisaki is an absolute fiend, but I wonder how much he really knows. I wonder how much he really knows or knew. It doesn't really matter anymore. Just got his head yanked off by my boy. Dude is an absolute fiend, man. Donato, I've been waiting for this day. Yeah, if we don't get to see Tatara versus Hoji, if they off-screen that shit, I will rage. Cochlea can still mess with Quinque. Yeah, I figured Lantern was that. I just thought, I didn't even realize that my boy Flora was using her as his Quinque. I didn't even think about that, but I probably knew about it. I just forgot. Yeah, this chapter definitely felt short, man. Jason Uta, who likes to eat this. I'm the same organization. That's one way to describe the breakdown of Piero, man. That's one way to describe it. What's with all this Donato X Uta and Donato X Amon shit? Yeah, dude. That's the thing. Everybody was saying 86 is Hide. Unfortunately, it's beast that Uta was there the entire time. It really is. I like that. Hide, in fact, here the thing about all of the suspicious, shady Hide theories at this stage, and I have a lot of them. Trust me, I have a lot of them. From Hide actually having been, and that's the thing about it. It kind of gets debunked by the revelations we got about the garden last chapter. But I had, theories from Hide being in the garden to Hide actually being a Washu to Hide being related to that German motherfucker that helped with the construction of the Quinques to Hide actually being the head of the clowns. So much fucking things that you could do placing shade on Hide, and so many of it has been and so many people still refuse to believe at this stage. People are just like, fuck it, Hide's never coming back. I still to this day maintain the possibility of my boy returning. In what light and what that casts upon him when he does is a different question entirely. Yeah, I remember that. Erdogan, before they actually left that chapter where we saw Amon lurking. I remember it clearly. And yeah, then everyone's like, it was Hide. But nah, it's my boy Uta all along. Sorry, must umbrella isn't one I can. People thought that Hide was ACC being high for 3 years. Chapters the real King is. I would expect to get that confirmation soon, to be honest. Donato was like one of my main, because my thing about Donato for all of these how long? It's been years now. My thing about Donato over the course of these past couple years is the fact that this man has been in Cochlea the entire time. People still coming to him for information. So I'm like, how much does he did he really know at that stage? He must have his hands in so fucking much to even where the point he's locked up, he's still getting this information. So instantly when we got that talk of of Uta not actually being the control of this, it's not even like he's in control of this little subset of the clowns, because we know a great portion of Pair was wiped out during the operation that Arima and Hirako took part in years ago. So I'm just like, Donato is one of my people. I did throw some shade on Hide and tried to put him in there, but that really doesn't work at this stage. The fact that this man is like, let's go meet the king. And I really have to wonder about Uta's mentality at this stage. Donato, man. On is a wizard, dude. We need to see Amon come through, dude. We need to see Amon come through. But this chapter was fucking beast. I'm done, man. This is something I wanted to see for the past 30 some odd chapters, dude. I've been saying it at pretty much every single week, or any chapter that had anything to do with Cochlea. I was like, I want that Donato play. I want that fucking Donato play. I knew he wasn't just gonna sit there, have all this shit go down around him, and not make his move. Finally, to top it off, Uta's there to greet him and toss him his fucking mask, man. Rips off Fiend Hisaki's head. Too real. And then the only other, I mean, the beginning portion of the chapter, that Touka greatness was on point. Hinami had that shine. I'm satisfied because I've wanted to see KIYOKO go in for quite some time as well, and I finally get to see that. So that was beast. And then having Hirako show up in front of Kaneki is going to be, I definitely don't think he's going to engage the men. I don't think there's going to be any engagement on either side, unless it's forced, or unless the rest of the Zero Squad just jumps in there indiscriminately because they see Arima dead. But I definitely want to see a dialogue between the two instead. We're doing both, Erdogan. We're doing Honda-kun first at 5, and then at 5:30 we're gonna be doing Hatsukoi Monster. Normally, I mean, we'll talk about it then, but normally, once Ku gets his strike cleared, Hatsukoi Monster is gonna be on his channel. But for this week, they're just gonna be back to back on this channel. People are willing to believe whatever they will about Hide at this stage. I'm still gonna be discussing some Hide possibilities, because I refuse to abandon them. The Taizai chapter. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, he just referred to him as Crown, so I'm guessing that's his name. Donato is an absolute fiend. This is what I wanted. Like, that face he's making on this final page. Too real. Dude, I could easily see some sort of dynamic and parlay between Donato and Kano, for sure. For sure. Mr. Popo. Son. Cochlea 2 before Augury bailed her out. Something with Donato while they were both incarcerated. True, wait, dude, I forgot about Roma, man. I forgot about Roma. Dude, I mean, realistically, and that's it. I do think Scarecrow will be a crazy reveal. Whoever you put on Scarecrow is for you to say. I don't want to go into that right now because I'll be sitting here for another 10 minutes. Crown Clown, dude. Yeah, Donato's on that Alan Walker shit, man. It's on that Alan Walker shit. Is the Taizai chapter out, or you just saw spoilers? Yeah, there is a crown symbol on his mask. I'm telling you, he's the boss, son. He's the boss. But I gotta get up out of here, guys. I'm running a little bit behind today. I got a lot of fucking videos I gotta make. You got Soma, Rewrite, Quillidia Code. I need to check out Thunderbolt Fantasy. I don't think I'll have time to check out Manchu today, but I really want to get to that as well. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what's up with Outcast. I need to look and see when that drops. And plus Hatsukoi and Honda-kun, and then days later on, there's gonna be like somewhere between 8 and 10 videos on the channel today. So I gotta get that going. I really gotta get that going right now. So as soon as I end this, I'm going to be live reacting to the Soma episode. I'm gonna set up the stream right now. If anybody hasn't seen it, wants to watch it with me, or you just want to come through and watch me fanboy like crazy over the God of the Kitchen, then come through to that. Then I'll get to the other reviews for the day, and then we'll go to those drunken streams around 5. So thank you guys for coming through, man. Thank you for witnessing the greatness of the Donato play with me. This is something that I not only called long ago, this is something that I've been so ready to see for the longest time, and it was even more savage and beast than I ever thought possible. Based on this dial, the man's like, let's go to meet the king. So he has ties to the One-Eyed King. My boy Uta's there. He was revealed to be number 86 this entire time. He ripped off Haisaki. He said, I just can't get over it, man. It's too fucking beast. As soon as I saw that shadow creeping, I was like, yo, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. But yeah, I gotta get up out of here, guys. Peace.